to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
Oh, اینجاست.
Takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
All costs.
Ready? I'm ready.
آماده
Crucio!
امیدوارم هر جایی که هستید خوب و خوش و سلامت باشید. Let's go به پارت 19 از هاگوارتز لگسی. خوش اومدید گلا. بریم ببینیم که چه چیزی در انتظار ماست. به تالار نقشه میریم چرا که سومین ترایل آماده است.
Welcome back.
سلام. باید حتما بیام جلو.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map.
Oh.
Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good.
Okay.
I shall meet you in my portrait there.
باید
Until
بریم
then.
اتاق مدیر. باید بریم اتاق مدیر. اتاق مدیر. خب و نداره اتاق مدیر رفتم. هاگوارتز. میگه با پروفسور پیگ میمورد. خب زودتر چیز کنیم. بریم با پروفسور فیک صحبت کنیم ببینیم که نظر ایشون چی هست در مورد این قضیه. سلام علیکم پروفسور. ظاهر شد پروفسور. خدایی دمت یه لحظه من صندوق تو باز کنم. چیه 7 تا سکه ازت قرد
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Myriam.
He knew Myriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
میگه بخور. آماده است و مدیر حتی.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
خیلی باله. ببین رفتار بچه چطوریه. سباستین برو درس کن.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the ministry.
I heard the headmaster approaching.
Gareth! Mr. Weasley! What are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor! Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Well, there's one for my diary.
عالیه. خوب تایم نداره.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on botany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Goodness. Something is...
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Professor, a word?
بابا
Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
I don't understand. I hope it's not about anything I've been doing. It's only one incantation.
Miss Bloom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
همه فهمیدن دارم خوبه چیکار کنم با کی حرف میزنم یه راست خواد بریم اونجایی که اگه ول کنن دیگه.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
I have you here. I wonder if I might speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh. Very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
یعنی یه لحظه داشت سوتی میداد.
Leeway for Professor Fig?
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful job Scrope is doing.
Ahem. Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the noble banners of Gryffindor. I shall be taking no questions at this time, or ever. Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
gargoyle. ایول خدا وکیل ماجراجویی قشنگی بود. کارهای قشنگی هم کرد. تا وقتی که این لود بشه چه قشنگ شد. بذاره آها لود شد 105 بریم سمت 105 کنم اگه با نقشه بریم بهتر باشه. Nice to see you, my young friend. I'm good. How are you? آها این که از این ولی حال میده توی هاگوارتز پرت زدنش بهش کلی حال میده. اتاق کی این همه اون ورد اتاق پروفسوره.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
قبلا پایین نبود.
Toujours pure.
من جای چیز مدیر رو عوض کردن. اتاق مدیر رو بکنم عوض کردن.
All the elite wizarding families have a motto.
راهنمای جادوگری تابلوهای خفته. همه مدیرها از دیدن چالش روز مدیریت مدرسه جادوگری لذت نمیبرند. در خزانه ترجیح میدن به جای آن چرت بدن.
Revelio.
بریم اینجا ها.
Alohomora.
چی داره؟ بچه ای این بالا بریم خدا وکیلی تا حالا اینجا نمیدونم.
Revelio.
چه قفل زده بودی وقتی هیچی نمی‌کنی؟ بلکه اومدیم.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
Okay. داخل
What can
کتاب
I
قراره
expect
چی
to find in
باشه؟
the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
Okay.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Tamam.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal.
Oh, اینجاست. چه داره ازش میاد؟ What? What? این یکی خیلی جدید بود.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
Oh,
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me.
چه باحال خدا وکیلی.
In this place as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
All costs. بدون دیگه شده از شهر عبور کن. دایه های مرگ. یعنی اگه ببینمشون واسه مثل اینکه اصلا نمیتونیم چی بزنیم. اینجا نمیشه رفت تو. این بازی ترسناک ها شد. What was that?
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Derzeş چیه؟ اینا کیان؟
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere.
او قبرستون با برم. نمیتونم برم که.
I need to time this just right.
یکی یه لحظه دیده.
I see a staircase straight ahead.
این گزمیت باید حرکت کنه. گزمیت برو. اینجاش که بد نبوده. مولی مولی فکری کردم بدون دیده شدن از شهر. برو 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 برو.
How could this happen?
دنبال این بود.
ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve.
یای بیرو میکشم تا.
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
باید منتظر یکی بمونیم، یکی پشتشون کنه به ما. چی نگاه میکنی؟ زازلک
I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
خدایی غلطی کنم.
Now's my chance.
برو راه برو.
That's the way forward.
چه خود هستی چیز در آوردی. یه شنل تو بگیر. شنل اسرارآمیز.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
اینویزیبل شدیم. این سراغ میره. خوبه دیگه. مرگ پرک باید بیاد حالا مندازه بشه. دیگه میگه که یعنی
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
مرگم نمیتونه ببینه. جزء اون داستان افسانه‌ایش بود دیگه. 3 تا برادر چه مایا بود. اسم این شنل رو داشت هیچ وقت مرگ نتونست پیداش کنه.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
در آوردی.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
به قدرت بود دیگه. چوب دستی ابر چوب دستیه این ابر چوب دستی است.
I've never felt such power.
خب
Depulsor. Defender.
Bombarder. ایوه به هر شکل یه هم که نمیتونیم بزنیم. چه غلطی کنم خب الان با مرگ روبرو رشم. الان بجنگ. خوبه این خوبه که حالا درسته همه اسپلامو نداده ولی خب اسپلایی که لازم بود و گرفتیم. با همینا میزنم اول روی یک دوره ای که میکنم خود دپولسور بدم. What was that? این باید بقیه‌شون هم تحت تاثیر قرار بده.
Defender. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Depulsor. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Depulsor. Descender. Defender.
همه رو با یه ضربه میزنه. خدا وکیلی عجب چوب دستیه. الکی نیست اسمش ابر چوب دستیه. اگه واقعا توی این گیم با یه ضربه طرف شتک میکنه واقعا چوب دستی مشتیه. قطعا اینجا هم مبارزه داریم با مرگ.
Bombarder, Depulsor, Descender, Defender, Depulsor, Bombarder, Descender, Defender, Bombarder, Depulsor, Descender, Defender. Bombarder, Ortega, Depulsor. Bombarder, Defender, Descender, Depulsor, Bombarder, Depulsor, Defender, Descender, Depulsor, Bombarder, Descender, Defender, Bombarder.
نامردیه واقعا.
Descender, Defender, Bombarder. Depulsor, Descender, Defender, Bombarder, Depulsor, Descender, Defender, Bombarder, Depulsor, Descender, Defender, Bombarder, Descender, Bombarder, Defender,
که با یه بار میمیره. اوکی با قدرت اومدم ها. یه دونه میزنی دیگه میمیره. خب بیا چی میخوای؟ دیگه چی میخوای؟ میخوای چی کار کنی؟ با این موله من که از این سخترشو گذروندم یا که اصلا اینا بچه بازیه هست به کلیپ های ایشو همه کارا رو میکنم بازم داری بیا بازم داری بیا بچه پر رو بکردی در مورد من فکر من کم علکی هم نه داداش من خیلی علکی هم آره والله مرگ با خودش چی این هم از این احتمالا یکی دیگه هم باشه من نیو رو پیدا نکردم یه سنگ معمولی این نمیدونم چیه شنل بود چادر بود فکر کنم ثروت بود نمیدونم یکی چی یادم نمیاد احتمالا همونه دیگه به یادگار مرگ
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
I can't believe she's dead.
Dear sweet Neve.
نیو
May her
مرده
memory be a treasure to us forever.
این بیشرف که اینجاست چرا نیو خب نیو در اصل همین پروفسور هستی اینجا گفت من نیو صدا کن
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
What? نمیفهم من خب باید همه ترایل‌ها اینطوری متفاوت بود که خب اون
But
قشنگش
there's no
کرده
light without shadow as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
آکنی حتی این چیزش هم فرق میکنه
Remember that as you witness my memory.
Okay. با اجازه بزرگترا خاطرات فیتزجرالد رو مطالعه میکنیم. یه قطره از خاطرات که دنیای هاگوارتز خوش چند دقیقه است. یکی دو دقیقه نی که چندین دقیقه است. ای
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
Okay.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Oh. غمی ازش گرفت. نفهمیدم خیلی داستان داره سنگین میشه. اوه. بیشتر باید به داستان بازی توجه کنیم. من که واو بیمایام. Okay.
Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
Oh.
It
Bale.
is, and I have.
Bale, manam.
You are so
young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
Okay.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Okay. Fine. Okay. Let's go out. بریم ببینیم دیگه. چیزی در انتظارمونه. یه ذره قدم بزنم شاید ماجراجویی جدیدی برامون لود شد دوستان. توجه همین الان نقشه جهان. چالش باید نگاه کنم، حتما باید ماجراجویی ها رو نگاه کنم تا بفهمم چیه. چقدر سایت کوست داریم.
I've always said that travel
یادیم پا. That is nasty. خب در سایه اتاق مطالعه. از اینجا برم پیشش. آخرین دقایق کمی کوست معمولی هم اضافه کنیم. سایت کوست در از اضافه کنیم. کوست جانبی. حالا اینجا نبودم. باورتون نمیشه. در لوازم پر است. علاوه بر سایت کوست باید وسایلمون هم بفروشیم.
You're here.
سباستین.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But Ominous won't help me, so I'm hoping you still can. I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on.
Okay.
He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Ominous.
Hello, Ominous.
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other 5th years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
Okay.
That's a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt, it does pose a risk.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastien answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastien, I'll wait.
Sébastien!
I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastien! Over here.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something
Well, 3 heads are better than 1. Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
من هم تو داشتم روشن میکردم به خدا. اینجا تاریکی روشن کنم. خوبه که همیشه.
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
Lumos. No comment.
Come on, that was a good one. Looks like a locked door. We may want to look around. The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
من باید حرفم رو اثبات کنم. قرار نیست که فقط به خاطر دست خانواده از جدید استفاده کنیم. وقتی به اتاق کتابت برسم قرار شاید پیدا کنم شون بده سالاز. خیلی بهتر از چیزی که فکر میکنم. من برای برادرم نامه نوشتم. حالا میدونه که چطور وارد راهرو شدن و هیچ مسیر مستقیم برای اتاق کتاب وجود نداره. این 1000 تو با چالش‌های زیاد هست که باید از پسشون بر بیایی. امیدوارم برادرم دنبالم میاد تا بتونم با هم دیگه درباره میراث جدمون تحقیق کنیم.
Lumos.
The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back.
Oh.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Oh.
Between the two of us?
Lumos.
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult.
Incendio. The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Lumos.
الان روشن اینجا این اتاق رو در اعماق هاگوارتز دفن کرده و من میترسم که راهم رو در این راه تاریک گم کنم. من یکی از نوادگانشم ولی حس میکنم که اینجوری یه میمون ناخوندم. روشن کردن این آتش دانها یکم بهم کمک کرد. نباید ناامید بشن. چالش رو یکی یکی رد خواهم.
This journal entry, the dial requires focus.
Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
What?
Matching the symbols did open it.
I was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
Welcome. چیه خارق‌العاده است. این سفر خیلی دردناکم، پر منفعت هم هست. من به این زودی اتاق کتابت رو پیدا میکنم و رازهای ناگفته مؤسس گروهمون رو کشف میکنم. سالاز و اسلیترن حتی با مؤسس خیلی بزرگتری داشت. از این بابت مطمئنم.
references painful and arduous challenges, but
ناکن
also
یه دونه
rewards.
مثلث این فلان یادتون باشه.
That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
یه جوری از این مارا بود.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastin. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
خب بزنم ما رو اون چیزه پایین ما این همین بس اون برای کجا بود.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive.
بیا
Nice work.
بیا
Confringo.
من عقبه رو اشتباه دادم و از طوری صورتم رو زد که انگار یه مار واقعی بود. باید خاطرات رو دارم شده راه پیدا کنم. ما نباید از بچه چرت و پرت دارم میخونم. ما نباید از بچه ها بخواهیم که از سنت‌های قدیم پیروی کنن. اتاق کتابت، این اتاق کتابت باید اندکی داشته باشه که نشون بده میراث موضوعی از اونایی که به نظر میرسه.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
یه
She
چیزی
did. And she was my
این
favorite person in the world.
قفله احتمالاً
Lumos.
این همونی بود که اونجا بود. باید دور برگردم اونجا یه نگاهی بهش بدم که یادم رفته. این بود. جا کن مثلث پایین فلان حل.
Not the welcome sort, was he? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Lumos.
I spotted something
Yeah.
ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling. For my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
Revelio.
Yeah.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Oh, push. Oh, in push.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished.
Lumos.
خب چی میگه؟ بیکیو من دیگه امیدم رو از دست دادم. اینجا گیر کردم، یه صدای جیغی شنیدم و یهو چهره آدمای شکن شده رو دیدم. تنها راهی که دارم اجرای یک طلسم نابخشودنی، البته حتی اگه بخواستم که اجراش کنم بازم کسی کنارم نیست طلسم رو روش اجرا کنم. سالازار اسلیترن واقعا چالش بی‌رحمانه‌ای ساخته. در آخرین نامه‌ام به برادرم به اینجا دعوتش کردم اگه تنهایی دنبالم بیاد، به این معنی که اون رو سمت مرگ هدایت کردم. علی‌رغم اختلافاتمون نمیخوام بهش آسیبی برسه، فقط این کاش در شرایط بهتری از هم شده باشه.
Ominous.
این عمته.
A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
این کروشیو رو باید اجرا کنیم.
You said you know what to do.
بلد نیستم
Tortured
کروشیو رو.
faces on the door and crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
اومینیس به من کروشیو رو یاد بده یا رو من
I
اجرا
hadn't
کن.
imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
من پشیمون میشم بابا.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctuagaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
یادش بگیریم. Hey. Crucio.
Ready? I'm ready.
آماده
Crucio!
بالو ای و سینماتیکی رو دوست دارم.
Are you all right?
سینماتیک.
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin.
یه لحظه. دوروی های من. به چه درد؟ لوازم. به چه درد؟ این دنیا همش میخواد نابود کردن. Okay, good. I'm good. یه چیزی دیدم خیلی قشنگ بود تو اتاق پروفسور پیدا کردم. پروفسور چی داریم؟ Okay. یادم رفت مثلا شما.
I can't believe we're here.
Revelio. Lumos. این چیه؟ کتابخانه سالازر اسلیترن. اتاق مخفی و محافظ شده زیر هاگوارتز که سالازار اسلیترن در آن مشغول برنامه‌ریزی طولانی مدت برای جمعیت دانش آموزان تفکر در مورد اختلافات خود با دیگر بنیانگذاران مدرسه بود. سالازار اسلیترن یکی از بنیانگذاران بود.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
شال کردن که دوست داشتیم. قهوه موندم چه مزه میده. متاسفانه ما هیچ وقت به توافق نمیرسیم. من حتی نمیتونم یکی از اونها را متقاعد کنم. من امیدوار بودم که افکار گالدریک و افکار من همسو باشند. فکر میکردم که اون دلیل اینکه دانش آموزها باید بی‌نظیر باشن رو درک میکنه. اما اون طعمه این عقیده مسخره شده که مشنگ زاده ها هم به اندازه اسید زاده ها توانایی و استعداد دارند. وقتی نارضای تیم رو درباره افکارش گفتم خشمگین شد. من از این اختلاف نظر خسته شدم و دیگه نمیتونم این راهروهایی که پر از بچهای بی‌عرضه هستن که تظاهر به جادوگر بودن میکنن رو تحمل کنم. خیلی سخت نوشته تا اینجا. این موضوع قلبم رو به درد میاره که باید از اینجا برم. اون موجود رو به خوابی عمیق در تالارش فرو میبرم. شاید زمانی برسه که یکی هم عقیده‌ای با من باشه. اون شخص میتونه بیدارش کنه. یکی از نوادگانم که حاضر باشه صدمه‌ای که دیگران وارد کردن رو جبران کنه. کسی که مدرسه رو از شر افراد نالایقی که میراثم رو لکه‌دار میکنن پاک کنه. اوکی. و بس باید بگیم که متاسفانه سالاز اسلیترن همچنان خشمگین بوده.
What do you think? Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
اتاق کتابت.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Oh. یا چاله اسلیترن. نمیرین شما؟ ما رفتیم. That's the odd.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastien. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Okay guys, تا اینجا خیلی ممنون از اینکه نگاه کردید. گلا
Handy resource indeed.
امیدوارم که
I'm most pleased to be included.
قربونت. امیدوارم که لذت برده باشید از این ماجراجویی این قسمت. تا ماجراجویی بعدی از سری هاگوارتز شما رو به خداوند بزرگوار میسپارم. باشد که دستکار شوید و گیمر شوید. با من زمان. Peace. See you guys in the next one.